Hello all. Let's see if I got any battery power left on this thing. I haven't charged it in quite some time. Anyway, as you can see, I'm down here at the barn. Finally going to get some work done on it because, well, it's the middle of January and I'm going to be looking towards getting a calf or some pigs here soon. So, let me show you what I got to wrap up on this thing. I still got some hold downs left up there to nail off. I'd ran out of Tico nails when I was putting them up the first time. Got started on my doorway here. Got that post in before the ground froze. What I brought up today was some 2x4s to help build the door. I got some 4x4 10 gauge flashing down there because I need to get the rest of these. Let me back up a little bit here. Need to get the rest of these bats up on my batten board siding. I got to rip those down and get a drip edge here on the back of this. Got a little bit of bats left to put over there up against the cow opening, and then I can flash down this side. I got to rip down some tin I had left over. If I know you guys can see up there, this building's not square. It flares out down here on this end, and yeah, that was my doing, my mistake. But in my own defense, when you're putting up 13-foot tall telephone poles by yourself, you kind of go, okay, that's close, the cows won't care, and you just do it. So I'll get that doctored up. Got to finish getting the bats on this end and fill in that bird hole. And this other half over here will be a whole lot better. I actually had help putting that up. We're within 2 inches of square on that one. Then here on the inside, after I get that done, I want to get this thing closed up some so that the only opening I have will be over there that I made tarp, so I can work on this thing during bad weather. Here, 3.5, 4 feet in, I'm going to section that off because a little spot back there in the hole will be for bales of straw, or not straw, hay, and some sort of, probably just be a 54-gallon barrel or something, which will go up here in this front corner for their grain, and got to get a manger built in here, and that'll open up this section for the cows. I don't know how far I'm going to get during this winter, but once I get that first section sealed up, I'm going to start getting the rest of the framing on this one, because this one over here will be for the pigs. But as you can see, you know, weather set in on me. Didn't get the holes back filled, but that's not going to affect me. I can backfill those in the spring. Just need to get it set up so that whatever comes available first, cheap and or free, because that's just the way I roll, I'll be able to get penned off and up here, because I can always set up a temporary pen out here, and actually if it's a calf, it won't even need to come out of that for probably the first month, and by then hopefully this winter weather will be over to where I can start driving stakes in the ground again. And it'll be the same situation over here. I mean, if I have to, if I get it framed up and I come up with a hog, then I'll put a little more money into the roof than I did on this one. I am still talking to my buddy, which is where I get these 1x6 dunnage that I use to bat this roof. Anybody that's watched my videos know that the only thing I bought on this whole barn setup is those 2x8s and the Simpson brackets and the tin. And this siding, the wood I'm using for this batten board, was rough cut lumber that I got off a guy up here that has his own sawmill. I have a very significant pile of it over there, and I think I got all of about $700 into all that 1x12 by 16 foot batten board. So anyway, I'm going to get to work on this, and if I get any progress, I'll show you at the end of this video what I got done. Otherwise, I'll just show you the progress on the next video. Well, anyway, almost got the bats done. Spent an awful lot of time just moving equipment down here and basically getting set up to work down here again, as opposed to up there. But here's the entryway side. Got the bats done on there. Got all the bats done here on the back side. And got all the bats done here on the cow side. And like I said, didn't get it all done. Started going down this side, but it's getting late enough. I'm not going to rip any more bats down. So I got that little bit of section to do there. And then still I gotta excuse me, gotta finish framing that in. But I can't actually do flashing on the downhill side and the cow side. But I'm gonna go ahead and next time I come up, I will get the rest of the bats on, get this doorway done, probably even build the door. I bought all the hardware the other day, just need to build it. But I'm trying to get the barn itself closed up a little bit so that when the weather turns kind of in climate like it is now, I may not be warm, but at least I can work in a dry area. So anyway, well, not very productive today. Actually, I was by the time I moved everything down here. So tomorrow's a new day, and unless it's snowing sideways, I will continue on getting the outside of this thing buttoned up so I can work in here out of the weather. Thanks for watching. Later.